Catalina Arc, Episode 3. Andalucía Beginnings. Location: Andalucía, Spain. Season: Spring 2009. The light is golden. Time moves slow. The scent of jasmine and orange blossoms hangs in the air. Part 1. First collisions. Scene 1. Lucia's family home. Courtyard. Late afternoon. April. Wide stone patio with potted lemon trees, shaded by fabric sails. Heat shimmers in the air. A lazy fan hums. Guitar strums softly from inside. Lucía, 20, confident and stylish, pours wine for Jonathan, 19, sunburned, still getting used to Spain.
You wear heat like a foreigner.
Because I am one.
No excuse. Andalucía demands surrender.
She brushes a crumb from his cheek, a little too intimate. He doesn't move away.
And what happens when you surrender?
You either fall in love or you run.
They hold eye contact. Tension lingers in the warm air.
Lucía was a force. You don't fall for women like her. You orbit them. She wrote the rules and broke them when it suited her. For a while, I let myself be chosen.
Interlude. April into May. Montage. Lucia's bedroom. Courtyard. City. Night. Jonathan's hair damp from a shower. Lucía closing the door behind her. Day. Him watching her pour coffee on the balcony in her slip. Night. Heat, sweat, and the press of bodies in tangled sheets. Day. Walking together through Cordoba's narrow streets, the sound of her heels echoing on stone.
That first night wasn't an accident. Neither were the nights after. April blurred into May in her bed. She was older, certain, deliberate, and I, new to everything, thought I could keep pace.
Lucia's bedroom. Night. May. Dimly lit. White sheets tangled. The window open to night sounds. Jonathan sits up against the headboard, shirtless, flipping through a Spanish poetry book. His skin still carries the warmth of her touch. Lucía adjusts the straps of her slip as she stands near the dresser.
Always with the books, mi profesor. Be careful all that thinking doesn't burn you out before I get the chance.
Jonathan smiles, doesn't look up from the page.
I'm not thinking, just absorbing.
You don't belong to this country or this house. Not yet.
She turns, beautiful, composed, but behind her eyes a flicker. She knows she's given him something no one else has, and it might not be enough to keep him.
Maybe I don't belong to anyone.
Don't say that like it's noble.
Even then, something tugged at the edges. Not guilt, not yet. Just a question I didn't want to ask. Who else lives in this house?
Courtyard. Morning. May. Sunlight floods the space. Breakfast on the table. Jasmine heavy in the air. Jonathan walks in, groggy, wearing Lucia's robe. He stops. Catalina, 17, sits cross-legged on the tiled floor, sketching a lemon tree in a sunlit patch. Her dark hair catches the light, her focus intent. She looks up, eyes locking with his. There's no shyness, only a steady curiosity. You're not familiar,
No.
but you're trying
Trying what?
to look like you belong in our robe. A flicker in her eyes, not jealousy, but awareness, the unspoken knowledge that she heard what happened those many nights. Jonathan doesn't flinch. A silent acknowledgement passes between them. She grins, coy, curious, and goes back to sketching.
First encounters aren't always thunder. Sometimes they're just quiet collisions. Lucia was a fire you stood next to, but Catalina, she felt like a hearth, a warmth I hadn't realized I was missing. From the moment I saw her, the robe didn't fit anymore.
Workyard, late afternoon, mid-May. Back of the house. Tools on a bench. Sun sleeping gold along a cracked wall. Uncle Rafael, late 30s, sleeves rolled, a carpenter's hands, eyes that smile before his mouth does, is gluing a rung back into a wooden chair. Jonathan holds the back rail steady. Sawdust floats like pollen.
Gentle. Let the wood tell you where it wants to sit.
Feels stubborn.
Stubborn is just wood that remembers the tree.
They work a moment in companionable quiet.
So, my niece feeds you wine and poetry, and you think Andalucía is a postcard.
I think I'm grateful. And a little out of my depth.
Depth is good. Better than puddles.
He checks the joint, satisfied, sets the chair down, then looks directly at Jonathan, kind but unblinking.
Listen, I've known Lucía since she was a scream and two fists. She burns fast. She likes to win. Catalina? She waits. She listens. She'll hand you a silence and watch what you do with it. Don't mistake one kind of heat for the other.
I don't plan to mistake anything.
No one plans to. That's why they call it a mistake.
He softens it with a grin, claps Jonathan's shoulder.
You're in our world now, muchacho. We're loud and we love long. If you stay, stay real. If you go, go clean.
He spoke like a man who had watched them grow, who knew the shape of their storms before I stepped into them.
Rafael lifts the fixed chair, tests it with a bounce. It holds. He offers it to Jonathan.
For the courtyard, sit in it right and it'll last you a lifetime. Sit wrong, and Lucía will make you dance.
They both laugh. The last light catches the lemon leaves. Courtyard dusk. The fixed chair is back where it belongs. Catalina is still sketching. Jonathan crosses the frame behind her, carrying plates inside. She doesn't look up, but her mouth curves, almost imperceptibly.
Whatever this was, it had already started. Not a blaze, a slow, steady heat.
Church bells lift from the distance. The sky turns apricot.